She thinks it's her food.
Yeah.
Sampling all the water. So fresh. Short people problems. You can get in, girl. Go on. No? Happy mamas. Mama got snacks. That's 0. Look at Mama got. She's so thirsty. There's peas, Mama. You see them? There you go. We gotta clean that water. That's nasty. Here, for Junie and Nugget. Did you give them peanuts? If you take the peanuts out of the shell, Nugget will eat them. I cracked open a few for her the other day and she loved them. Does Nugget like them? I've not tried her on peas yet.
They're besties in there.
She's cracking open the peanut shell to eat the peanuts.
Ready for snacks? Ready for snacks? Go get some. Oh. 0. She can't get any. Go get some, Mama. Y'all are bullies. Did she get some? She's scared. more will fit. One more Jonas, and if we could squeeze one in the corner. See the butterfly?
Yeah.
You won't leave me alone. We can always scooch it down once he moves, because it doesn't need to be like it'll. Even if we put the bucket over there, it will turn this way. It's pretty sturdy though.
Yeah, it's sturdy like this, but like
It's fine. 'Cause
mostly it goes down.
even if it hangs and lays it down,
These things suck. They're too short. How would we get them in the first place?
it's fine. So since I've been back home, I've done a lot of deep cleaning and organizing, rearranging, especially up front where I need my garden. Yesterday the boys went into the old garden and they pulled down my trellis fence that was attached to bed number 2, and that's where I grew all of my butternut squash. So the 5 buckets below this is squash. I'm also going to commingle peas. Once the weather gets cooler, we're still in the upper 90s, lots of humidity, so it's not time for peas just yet. The puppies trampled one of my okra plants, so I've only got 2 buckets with 3 okra plants each. This one's still free, and I'm slightly considering putting some cucumbers in just so I can can some pickles this year. I'm not 100% on that yet though. Still got my squash, 2 new sprouts going, lots of marigolds, and because we have an extended growing season, I'm not concerned with how long it takes for marigolds to produce flowers. Still waiting on this plant. This is the one that was in St. Louis. Finally got some good pollination going. There were just no bees in that yard in St. Louis. It was terrible. I don't know that this plant is promising though. It just is not producing. So the peppers are being weird as well since we left St. Louis. This one lost all of its leaves and now it's just starting to grow back, but I don't see flowers. This one also lost all of its leaves, but it grew back, but I don't see flowers. Strawberries are doing all right, I guess. We do have a few more flowers down here. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. So this is my gardening area, and Lewis and I plan to, I don't know if we're gonna fence in the front, this like front squared off area by the porch, but it's a work in progress. It is nice to be able to walk out my front door and just come right here, not have to haul all the way over to the old garden. Don't need a hose, just have my little watering can. Way less upkeep. I am not loving that I'm not growing a ton of food, but it's really not because of lack of space. It's because of my wonky year and having to restart so many times. But yeah, that garden's toast. We're hoping to take the entire thing down and just completely open it up. This is where our fruit trees are. And so I think me and Lewis are going to expand our orchard in between the house and into where the old garden was. But back here, we don't use the coop anymore. When I left home, Lewis and the kids were not locking the birds up at all. They were taking shelter wherever, and I guess there was a huge tick problem, so they just wanted the birds to roam. But naturally, they come under the awning back here, and so I've put the old bantam house, which is deteriorated and falling apart. Lewis is going to replace this. We have more cupboards in the barn. The bantams like to go in here and lay. They have both their waters back here. I freshened up everything today. The one with the red ring was completely loaded in algae. So I got that cleaned up. So they got their water and their housing. They like to hang out on this bookshelf, so I left it for them. And then this cage was open until this duck got injured today. So she is on lockdown. So back here, me and Lewis are hoping to kind of keep the same idea as the bookshelf, but build maybe like rows of nesting boxes so that it's up against the back of the house. It's going to be easy for egg collection because it's right out the back door. Everything will be in close quarters. Juniper's water over there, feeding and watering the chickens in the back, collecting eggs, which we are seeing in abundance now. Since I got home, I think everybody's done molting and I've been feeding them good and we're seeing eggs again.